Hi, I'm going to do a quick review on this elliptical machine. It's a NordicTrack Elite 10.7, and it has a 20-degree target toning power ramp, and each of the pedals rides on these rails here. And I'll do a quick walk around. This particular one has the wheel in front. And then it has these handles you can hold on to, and they also take your pulse. But these are just stationary. And then the outer handles you can use to help your momentum. And I like these handles that there's this outer and inner handle, and that's really nice to change up your grips. Helps change the muscles that you're working a little bit. And if you happen to be getting maybe sore or tired, you can move your hands different positions. And I wanted to mention these pedals. They're cushioned. It's like a harder rubber cushion, and they're adjustable. You can pull that out, and there's 3 height adjustments. And then I'll show you the display here. So you have up and down buttons here for your power ramp, and also there's buttons up here to go directly higher on the power ramp. Like you can just press 20 and go directly to 20. I found with this machine though, it's best not to try and go from 0 to 20 all at once. At least with my machine, it seems to not calculate how far up on the ramp it's gone on this display here when you do that much at once. But it will go all the way up. It's just then sometimes the display doesn't read 20 even though the ramp is all the way up at 20. But that's one of the issues I've had with this. So when I use the ramp feature, I usually only go up maybe from 0 to 5 and 5 to 10 and so forth, and then back down the same way. And then over here you have resistance levels, and you also have the numbered resistance levels, so you can go up in increments that you want, or you can go up quickly. One thing I did notice with this machine is even on the very lowest resistance level, at least for me, I find the lowest one pretty strong. So if you are stronger, much stronger person, I think you're gonna find plenty of resistance on here for you. It's iFit compatible, but I've never used that. And there are workouts you can choose from, but I always do my workouts. I like to just control things as I go. And it has a fan here. I think there's just 2 settings. Just low and high, I believe. It has built-in speakers. I don't use those because I watch TV. And this is the fan down here. And here's a jack. I'll show you what this sounds like. It's when it's moving, it's actually stays pretty quiet. That's one of the things I like about it, compared to like with a treadmill. Treadmills get really noisy. So I've had this about 2 years, and I did buy actually no, I was gonna say I bought an extended warranty, but I didn't. It came with a 12-month warranty, and the first year I had it, it started making some cracking noises. And what I wanted to recommend to anybody if you buy one of these is make sure you get the serial number when you buy it and write it down, because with mine, the serial number was on the bottom of the machine. I believe, if I remember right, it was under this beam here, or possibly right under here. But we didn't write it down, and then it was all set up, and this thing is very heavy. And then when we tried to call for customer service, of course, they wouldn't give us support without the serial number. So it took us a while to get that. Eventually what we did was leaned it over a little bit and slid our phone underneath and took a picture. But just would recommend, if you get one of these, write your serial number down right away. But once we got that, and we got someone out to look at it, and they took care of the cracking noise under warranty, and that was about a year ago. That was fixed, and I haven't had any troubles with it since. It's great. I used to do jogging on a treadmill, and this is so much better. It's smoother. It's nicer on your joints. Easier on your joints, I should say, than a treadmill. And you also work different areas, different muscles. You're working your legs and your arms. And then by putting the ramp up on maximum, right now it's on 7. So when it's on 0, this would be flat. And when it goes up to 20, it's probably about there. But when you put it up to 20, you're getting more of like a stair stepper workout. And when it's on flat, it feels more like you're running. And that's really nice too, because you know, if you want to go a little bit faster, but you don't want to have as much risk of hurting yourself like you would on a treadmill, at least on this machine, you can always be hanging on with your hands, and your feet are always on the surface on these pedals. And also by changing those pedals up and down, changing the position, you can work a little bit different areas of your muscles with that as well. Yeah, it's been a good machine, and just had that one issue with it where it was taken care of under warranty. Of course, now I don't have a warranty anymore. Coming up, I've had it about 2 years now. And the display here shows distance and time, and it's got a little track here, but this little dot lights up as you complete your distance around the track, but I don't pay much attention to that. I'm usually watching TV, and since with the elliptical machine you're supplying your motion, unlike the treadmill, where the treadmill constantly forces you to stay at that speed you set, this doesn't do that. But what I like to do is watch my RPMs here, and I try and keep it at 50 or higher. And then to vary my workout, sometimes I'll take that up higher, 60s, 70s. For me, that's pushing it. And then towards the end of my workout, I like to try and get it over 100, but that really gets me winded. It gives you a calorie read here. Tells you how many laps. I'm not sure how many laps is a mile. I think a lap is a quarter of a mile. Not positive though. But I like to go with time, and I usually try and do a half an hour. And resistance, they get pretty strong. Usually I don't go above a 6 resistance, and I spend most of my time at 1. And with the incline, my favorite incline is 7, but I take it up to 20 and then try and leave it at 20 for about 10 minutes, because that gives you more of a stair-step motion. I'm going to try and add to that. I think that's going to be my New Year's resolution, to try and give myself more of a workout on here. It's good. It's good. It's a good workout. Okay, so I'll wrap up this video for now. And again, this was a review for the NordicTrack Elliptical. It's the Elite 10.7. Thank you for watching.